Okay, we are ready to begin with West Virginia head coach Bob Huggins. Two student athletes, as you can see, are Malik Curry and Sean McNeil. We will start with questions for the two student athletes, and then we will bring coach into it. So, fire away. First question. Any questions for, okay. Guys, on your right toward the back.
Malik, with Keedy picking up a couple quick fouls there in the first half, a lot of the ball handling and a lot of the creation was put on your shoulders there to start things off. And then, of course, you end up with 19 points in the game. To be thrown into that rather quickly, what was the reaction like to that? And obviously coming off a good game last night, how did you feel coming into this one?
I felt ready to play. You know, Keedy, he's a good defender. I don't think he should have got those fouls called on him, but he did. So when my time is called, I go in the game and try to contribute and help the team as best as I can as soon as I get in the game. And I played, as soon as I went in, what was it, like 18 minutes, 19 maybe? I was already warmed up from warm-up, so I was ready to go.
Other questions? Okay, on the TV platform in the back, whichever one of you wants to take that with a mic. Okay.
Sean, what was the reaction of the team to the technical screen? You know, it looked like that kind of sealed, you know, any chance that you had to climb back in it a little bit. Did you feel like Huggs was showing defense for the players? What was going on there?
Yeah, I mean, he was definitely trying to defend us. That's what he's done all year. It's not my place to say whether the calls were right or wrong. My job is to play, but no, I mean, the technical sequence was early. We had, I mean, even the second half. I know it wasn't. I mean, we still cut it. We still cut the lead a little bit. The sequence was early. We had a lot of time left to play. Just couldn't get it done.
Other questions? We'll bring Coach Huggins in. All right, here on the extreme left, guys.
Hey, Coach, this isn't about your game today. I know you talked a little bit last night about Coach Weber. You guys had a nice long handshake, and then now we found out he resigned now. And just any thoughts on his tenure there at K-State? And I don't know if you saw or heard any of the comments he made last night kind of about his path and the state of college basketball right now.
Well, obviously I've known Bruce for a long time, and he's always been a hard-working, good guy, and I think the job he did at K-State is commendable. And I was there for a year, and so I have a little bit of an understanding about it, but I think he's done a great job. He's had a great career. I mean, when you see, you know, some of us aren't blessed to walk into ready-made programs, and I think Bruce is one of those guys. I think, you know, when you start where he started, and you just continue to move up the ladder, and then you get to a place like K-State, which is a great place with great people. I think it's deserving that somebody who fought his way up through, you know, starting at a smaller place and then maybe a little bit bigger place, and you know, I know he owes a lot to Gene. And Gene's a very dear friend of mine as well. Hey, you know, the time comes for all of us to lay it down. I just didn't get the feeling that he's ready to do that yet.
We'll stay on the left side here toward the front on the aisle.
Zach Boyer, Lawrence Journal World. Bob, can you just take us through the technicals and what you were seeing and that led up to that?
I'm going to stand up for my guys. I have never not stood up for my guys. So, I mean, It is what it is.
What was it like then to watch the last 10 minutes and then the rest of the game from back there? What did you see from them afterward?
They need to put bigger TVs in there. TVs are awfully small. It's hard to. We really had a hard time really getting, the true picture of what was going on with those dinky TVs they had in there. They really need to upgrade that system.
Any other questions for Coach or our student athletes? Okay. On your right toward the back.
Coach, with a quick turnaround from last night, do you think tired legs may have had something to do with a slow start?
No, I don't. I could tell you a lot, but it wouldn't do me any good or West Virginia University any good, so I'll leave it at that.
Okay. Coach will go on the right side, outside aisle.
Dre Bradley for the University Daily Kansan here. This is a question for Sean McNeil. You scored 3 points and were held to 1 of 9 from the field today. What about Kansas's defense that affected you on offense today?
Yeah, I think coming off of, the way I played yesterday, they were obviously a little more dialed in. The looks I got, were contested, I thought, but half those I just didn't hit them today. It was one of those days.
Okay, we have a question in the, we'll stay on the left, and then we'll go back on the TV riser. Okay, go ahead.
This one is for Coach. Coach, what was your message to your players after the game, after a hard-fought game like today?
We've got more games to play. We've got more games to play, and we'll get home and have them rest for a day or so, and we'll get back at it and get ready to bring home a trophy. That's what we do. That's what we set our goals for every year. It's not obviously not going to be the one that we wanted, but it's going to be a trophy that is well worth bringing home.
Okay, on the TV riser.
Following up on that, Coach, does it matter which event that's in? You want to play no matter what?
I think the question is, do they want to play? And I ask them that, and they want to play. They want to play, and I enjoy coaching them. I enjoy certainly representing West Virginia University in the great state of West Virginia. So anything we can do to represent that state and the people in that state, I'm all for.
Middle of the room, here on the left.
Bob, they hit you with that second technical really quickly. Were you kind of surprised that they threw you out and hit you with that second one so fast?
I've done this for 45 years. I'm not surprised at much.
Any other questions for Coach or our student athletes? No, I think we're good. Thank you, Coach.
Yes, sir.
And guys, appreciate it. Good luck next week.
Thank you.